Wood. I don't get why some people just go crazy over this shit. Like, look, she got pizza on her fucking nails.
People make like little cheese grater.
Yeah, and, like stupid. Look, this one's got sushi rolls. What the fuck? These look like dragon fucking wings. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that.
We're on.
Like, really, though, how do you wash your ass and wipe your ass with this shit? You know? I'm saying, like...
A lot of cuts.
Like, you just rip your fucking asshole apart. Are those metal? I'm just trying to figure this out. They look like swords. Nail art. Sorry, guys. Hello, I'm King Spunk.
And this is Lord Koki.
And we're meme girls. Kinda. Sort of.
So, do mind us today. Everybody in this damn house is sick as fuck.
I mean, like, I think our entire podcast crew has been sick at some point this week.
Yeah, man.
Like, I don't have a voice.
I barely have a voice. But it's okay. We're traveling junks and we're stubborn, strong motherfuckers. So.
Stubborn. I'm pretty stubborn.
I am for sure.
I'm pretty stubborn. I know a lot of our friends that are stubborn. But, whatever. Everybody's sick. I'm gonna treat everybody like babies this week. And I've been at work all week.
I actually called out today. First call out. I was like,
whoa,
I killed that.
You just started.
I know, but like everything else in me was aching too. And I was just like, fuck my life, bro. I couldn't. Yeah. Plus, like, I didn't want to keep leaving the register constantly because I had to go blow my nose.
I feel you.
They get annoyed with that. I'm like, well, I'm just not gonna come in there.
Yeah.
But
there you go. So honestly, you know, I was sick of this week too. I felt like shit, like complete shit. I still kind of feel like shit. I'm still getting over it. Carrie's sick. Torrin and Billy from BS are sick. Stretch is sick. Torrin's also on like crutches or something like that. I haven't seen him in days. I don't even know how he's doing, honestly. But yeah, it's going around, guys. It's going around.
So wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Don't share drinks.
Don't share your drinks.
I mean, you shouldn't be sharing drinks, period. But you know.
You don't know where that person's mouth has been, and that's the damn truth.
And keep hand sanitizer on you at all times.
Hand sanitizer.
Just every time you pay for something, just put your hands real
every
quick.
time you're touching money. Every time, you know.
Someone goes on high five. Don't touch me. I'm sterile.
Don't touch me. I'm sterile. You just wear one. You know, like in the hospitals, how they put like those little round pieces of paper that says sterilized.
Oh yeah.
And you just wear those all over your body. Just like arm bracelets.
It was so funny because
stay away.
When I was in FTC, we were practicing like what way if you're in like a surgery room, like you're assisting like the doctor doing a surgery, like what you have to do. And it's so annoying because you have to like wash your hands and like carefully grab the paper towels and like pat your hands a couple times, throw it away, scoop your hand into the glove, and then slowly, like you can't just put it on. You have to
you have to
wiggle and stay like this.
You have to use one glove to put on the other glove, and then the other glove to put on. Like it's weird because like so when my mom was doing her treatments, I would watch like the woman that's putting in her port all the time to put in the treatments for her chemo, and she would open the gloves. And when she opened the glove, one of the gloves are always prepared as inside out. So the glove would be like halfway inside out, so you could put your fingers in, and then you grab the inside of the glove and you slide it on, and then you use the sterile glove to put the other one on. Yeah. And that's how they all are prepared. All of the treatments are prepared like that. So, yeah. I wash with Josh. So.
It's a pain in the butt.
Wash your hands. Everybody needs to wash your hands. This is a conversation that has been going on since I started my podcast career. about a year and a half ago. Wash your hands.
Wash your damn hands, you nasties.
Wash your damn hands. Okay. So me and Carrie, before we started this, were just talking about how Nick Cannon is hosting the Wendy Williams show right now. And I guess because Wendy Williams is dealing with her own, like, whatever, I'm not sure. I've been stuck at work all week, so I haven't heard about this or watched a Wendy Williams show to even know that it was actually going on or anything. So
I just seen like clips. I don't really like Wendy Williams like that anyway.
I don't mind Wendy Williams because she's savage. I fuck with her.
Like, sometimes she be throwing some shots that she got no business
throwing. She's shady as fuck though.
Like when she, who was it? She was talking about someone and how like the surgery did, like they did some sort of augmentation. I don't know if it was titties or ass or whatever, but she was talking shit on someone and their appearance, and I'm like, I know you ain't talking. You built like the capital letter P, bitch. Like I know you ain't talking. And I'm just like, there are just times when she throwing shots she got no business throwing. But honestly, I digress.
I could see where you're coming from with that, because like there are a lot of times I will watch Wendy Williams and I'll just be like, is that even your business? Like, and then on top of that, like, you're throwing out shade. Yeah, I mean, most of the time it's leaked out on social media, and I know that's what talk shows are about. I mean, come on, we do that. Like, this is exactly what Mean Girls is about. We talk shit, like, on everything. We have our own opinions on everything, and that's why me and Carrie work so well together. Because a lot of times me and her have opposite opinions, and it works out. So, but at the same time, like, you know, Wendy takes it to an extreme that, like, it's kind of like if I were to do something stupid and Wendy Williams was talking about it, I'd be embarrassed as fuck. I'll be honest with you. I'd be embarrassed as fuck, and I'd be like, and it's not cause I got too much respect for Wendy, but it's because like sometimes the facial expressions that be coming out of her, like off of her, it's just intimidating as fuck. Like,
nah, man. If I'm ever famous and I hear like, oh, did y'all hear about how Carrie blah 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 blah, I'll be like, somebody get the bitch's number. Somebody get her manager.
Bitch.
Oh no. So you know what? Here, take the camera. We finna do a response.
Go to war. We've been to go
She
to
really
war.
wanna do this, huh? She really wanna do this.
Although a lot of shit has been talked about Wendy Williams, and I've heard quite a few different things. But at the same time, it is what it is. But that's not the point. Wendy Williams isn't the point right now. Why the fuck is Nick Cannon hosting your show?
So from what I heard, her staff went to, I think, the Daily Mail to tell them a couple of things that they didn't like. And first of all, they didn't like the fact that they didn't know that Nick Cannon was going to host until it was like, you know, hey.
Last minute.
Hey, by the way, tomorrow you guys are going to work and Nick Cannon's hosting. And they're just kind of like, what? And I guess because the staff that works with and for Wendy have been working with her for like years. So they just kind of felt low-key disrespected, or high-key, I guess, disrespected. That they didn't tell her.
Disrespected.
And then, I don't know, a lot of people are saying that he probably wants his own talk show and he's just using this as like, you know, testing waters. I mean, just to see.
I could see like why that would be a thing, or why Nick Cannon would want that. You know, he hosted a lot of different shows. Like now he's, he hosted America's Got Talent. He's been hosting since he was on Nickelodeon. I mean, wasn't he the face of Nickelodeon for like however many years, like throughout the entire like the beginning of the 2000s, and even now, isn't he like the CEO of Nickelodeon or some shit like that?
I think so.
Like,
I know he owns Wild 'N Out too. Well, of course, Wild 'N Out.
He created Wild 'N Out. That's different. Like, so, you know, you got Wild 'N Out. You're the CEO of Nickelodeon, which is a huge corporation, and it's actually pretty decent to be that. On top of that, you were one of the most famous like kid stars of our generation, to where like almost everything we watched you were in at some point. And then like, you know, but switching from like something like Wild 'N Out, or like when he did what was the other one that he's doing right now? The one with with RuPaul and Kelly Clarkson. It's brand new. It just came out. No, I'm sorry. I lied. Never mind. He's doing it with Nicole Scherzinger. He's doing The Masked Singer.
Oh yeah,
he's doing The Masked Singer, and he's hosting that one. And I just started watching that the other day with my mom and my sister, and it's a good show. It's a really good show.
But, I feel like they're just running out of ideas.
Nick Cannon like really grew his hair out, and it's like slicked back and curly, but it makes him look so much older than he is. Like Nick Cannon is probably pushing like 40 right now, right? Give or take.
But like still black don't crack.
Well, maybe not 40. No, yeah, I'm 27. I want to say maybe he's pushing about 40 right now. He don't look it. Not with the hair he's got right now. His hair is looking all crazy, and he looks like old. He looking old.
Shit, he was married to Mariah for the longest time.
Yeah, but even after that, he was still looking okay. He was still looking okay. Like, everybody cracking jokes on him on Wild 'N Out, and he's just like,
whatever, fuck it. You see the one where Mariah showed up? When he was she said, I will shut all this the fuck down. And he's like, I know you will. I know you will.
You know what? Mariah too diva. We're not going to talk about Mariah right now. We don't got the time to talk about Mariah right now.
Next episode, maybe.
Okay? We'll do a whole segment on this whole Mariah thing, okay? But that's not what we're talking about today. I personally don't see Nick Cannon running a show that Wendy Williams ran. You know what I mean? Like, just her style and the way that, you know what I mean? Yeah, she gossips and all that, but she also has a very valid opinion about a lot of shit. But, everybody knows she's honest. Everybody respects her. I mean, some people respect her.
Yeah.
Personally,
not her husband.
Personally, she doesn't do nothing. Okay.
Sorry. Oh,
personally, she ain't do nothing wrong to me for her to respect me. She's not going to because we don't know each other. But Nick Cannon, that is not his scene. What is he doing?
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
No. No.
I just don't see him in any sort of like gossiping.
That's my point.
Like if you're gonna do something, like you can't do it like Wendy. You gotta take tips. Not DJ Academic, because that's a bitch. That's a dick riding nigga. Not him.
Stick to the game shows.
Yeah, stick to clowning niggas. That's what you and making movies.
No, just if you're a clown, just be a clown. You'll be alright.
You'll be alright.
I mean, there's no reason. I mean, if you're eventually most likely gonna have your own talk show. I can see that happening in the near future somewhere. Everybody starts off hosting and then all of a sudden, hey, let's just watch this show, whatever. And okay, because I mean, Ellen Ellen was on a sitcom. Ellen, she did stand-up comedy, and then she also hosted, she hosted a couple Grammys and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden she's got her show, and now it's on the 16th season. And then you have Wendy Williams, who was in the same boat, except she's always been a talk show host.
I think Nick is just really trying to just make his money.
I guess, but
he's never not hungry for money.
Have we ever seen Nick Cannon that not in a serious role ever? I don't know if I have.
Technically, Drumline got pretty serious for a little bit.
Well, yeah, Drumline. But
like a super action,
like a super serious movie.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of.
No, I don't think so either. Because he was he played in an undercover movie once, right? College undercover or something like that. He was an undercover agent. I don't know. Anyway, point blank period. Nick Cannon, I don't understand. I don't see why he's hosting the Wendy Williams show. I don't see that being okay. I don't know, and I don't even know how to explain it. It's just weird. It's weird to me.
It's weird.
It's weird to me.
He showed up in a pink suit, just
what?
Yeah. Oh, pink suit.
Okay then.
Pretty sure his hair was in a bun too. If not braided back. One of those two. But
okay.
in some funnier topics, these bitches today, like, I don't really get my nails done because I'm too tomboy and too stupid for them. Sometimes I'm in a mood for them and I'll get them. And then that means I gotta restrict myself from doing, like, dumb shit that I always do. So that's why I don't get them. But some of these bitches, like, I excuse the super long nails. Like, whatever. That's obviously here to stay. When they started doing the pointy nails, but, like, super long, like how Cardi B
But, like, stiletto shit?
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, it's still extra, but that's obviously here to stay for a while. What I'm not okay with is these cheese grater looking nails, no fucking like paintbrush type of nail, no fucking screwdriver, flathead type of nails. Like what kind of, that's not art, that's just wasting time and energy and product.
I came across this post right before we started this, and it was literally a set of nails that all look like penises with condoms on them.
It was gross. Like, who gets that? Look at that.
There. And there's hair on the balls, too. That's, like...
Like, that's... Who, like...
And then they call it nail art.
Like, do you don't have a job? You don't have nowhere to be where that might be highly inappropriate? You don't have kids? You don't have family?
I mean, I feel like they do it just to prove that they can do it. But, like, at the same time, like, why would you want a set of fucking dicks on your fingernails?
That's gross.
Like, with hair on the balls.
Like, I guess if you're a porn star, like, you're a porn star, that might be excusable. Like, it is your industry. You do suck dick all day.
The other day I came across this set of nails that was just like an egg. Like, they built an egg and put it on the nail, and then they built the top of it and they filled it with yellow shit to make it look like yolk.
Ew.
And it's just like, if you pop it open, if you break it open, all the yolk will fall out. Like,
sounds about white.
I don't know. If you're doing it for the sake of art, I mean, congratulations. You can make a penis nail. But, like...
Congratulations, you can make disturbing items or disturbing things.
That's a waste of acrylic, though.
Yeah.
That's a waste of acrylic. Like, why would you want to breathe that in just to make
Like, if you're just going to waste time and energy like that, you could have done a bride's nails for free.
I just don't get it. I don't get what people come up with these days. Like, the people must be getting real bored. Have you noticed that they're rebooting everything?
What do you mean?
They're coming up with reboots of everything. Like,
oh yeah.
There's a what was it? The Lost Boys. They're rebooting the Lost Boys, the movie. The one I tried to watch with you and you didn't.
Sort of.
It's like a throwback 80s like bullshit movie with fucking vampires and come on, it's the Lost Boys. Everybody knows the Lost Boys. And then they're rebooting the Rugrats.
I heard about that.
They're rebooting they were talking about rebooting Rocco for like 2 years, Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh no.
And then they're supposed to be apparently it's the same artists. So it's not going to be very different in animation, but like there's a lot of movies that are being rebooted. And I mean, that's how you know that people are can't come up with anything anymore. Because now they gotta redo the classics.
See, no, they don't have to redo anything. We keep asking TV Network. This is what I said when we were talking about the Kim Possible shit. We don't ask you to reboot it. Just bring it back. Just bring the show back.
That's technically what reboot means, but the problem with rebooting is that they think it's okay to literally take it, tear it apart, and then re-put it together with some other like crazy shit.
Yeah, like.
And now it's stupid ass jokes. It's not even funny anymore, and it's just like maybe we're just getting old.
Yeah,
maybe we're just getting old.
I say that all the time.
Because honestly, they rebooted the Powerpuff Girls, and the kids love it, but
disrespect.
You can't go.
They're like, that's first of all, that's not the third Powerpuff. We gonna forget about Bunny when the girls made their own sister, and then she ended up being like retarded, didn't know no better, so they had to she blew up at the end of the episode.
Yes.
That was the third, but that's the fourth one, and I don't care that she's black.
They started with
because it here black with purple.
I'm over here like, what do you mean the third one? The third one's Buttercup, damn it.
Fourth. I don't know how to count. You no dice nada, estúpida. You're living my stupid man.
You got me confused. Like I'm over here like, wait. There is three. I'm like counting. I'm like
the fourth Powerpuff Girl, Bunny. And I don't care that
I thought the first Powerpuff Girl was Princess.
She's not a real Powerpuff. She better make me nerd rage.
She wanted to be a Powerpuff Girl.
She can't, because she's so cunt. That's why.
I mean...
You know what my favorite part about that episode is, though? The one where... that episode when they first introduced Princess, she was like, she's like, my dad could just buy me powers. And Buttercup goes, you can't buy superpowers. And Princess goes, oh yeah? Tell that to Batman. I was like, shit.
Speaking of Batman.
Oh shit, what?
Speaking of Batman, all right. They trying to have Robert Pattinson play Batman.
All right. That twinkle toe motherfucker.
This sparkly vampire.
That sparkly
skinny little thing playing Batman. What the fuck, DC?
Who owns DC?
Oh God, I don't even know anymore.
I don't even know Marvel. I don't know, but DC, you fucking up.
Is it Warner Brothers? Warner Brothers out in DC?
Yeah. I think, is that right, Stress? Do you know?
Wait. What's going on? Oh, they're speaking of Warner Brothers. They're gonna reboot Animaniacs too. But you know, Robert Pattinson.
Dude, just
he played. Okay,
just take your L.
If nobody knows who Robert Pattinson is, he played Edward Cullen in Twilight.
That atrocity of
he
a
played the
book
vampire in Twilight, and they want him to be Batman.
The one that glitters.
The new Dark Rises, or the new Dark Dark Knight.
Yeah. Dark Knight.
No,
which is
you guys went wrong See, that's Ben Affleck in the last one. And personally, I think you guys took a wrong turn when you went Christian Bale and Ben Affleck as is. So the least you could do is try to make it a little bit better by bringing somebody else in to try and be Batman. But you're gonna use this prissy little fucking sparkle vampire.
What's he gonna have? Little patches on his suit?
Who doesn't even have fangs? He doesn't have fangs. Have you noticed that? Have you ever watched Twilight and seen fangs come out of any one of their mouths?
Yeah.
Negative.
No, the wolves.
They don't have fangs. They don't have fangs at all. And
I'll tell you that I only watched the first one. I barely watched this.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Even in the first one, they didn't have no fangs. All they have was pale skin, red eyes, or yellow eyes, depending. And then, they sparkled in the sunlight.
They're gonna have Robert Pattinson as Batman. He's gonna remove the bat symbol from his chest and then just light. Blinded,
oh my God, it's gonna be this bat signal.
The eyes are gonna melt in your own eye socket.
Oh, is that Edward?
Defeated by the vampire bat.
Is that Edward calling? Edward calling. I need help. God, Edward calling. Boom, boom, stupid. Oh my God, man. I can't.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. But yeah, people are coming up with these days are just retarded. It's so fucking stupid.
So,
who's in prison? What does that say?
Oh, prison ring around the Rosie.
Ring around the Rosie.
There was a video of, I think a guard took like several inmates, mainly black and Spanish guys, and chained them. You know how like in prison they have like the table with a thing in the middle, so if they need to, they can chain them to the table. So
yeah.
They chained a couple of them, like I want to say like about 5 dudes, 5 to 6, and then let one inmate loose, and he had a homemade shiv, like a little shank. And he just ran around and taunted the inmates and stabbed a few of them and like with the shiv, and they were all just trying to run around the table. Some niggas were falling and shit. and they had to struggle to get back up. And the nigga just kept running around stabbing them just over and over. Like he would wait, and then just run around, grab the next nigga. And
what the fuck?
I'm just like, what the fuck? Like we talked. I think we talked about it. And no, we didn't talk about it on Monday. But that was pretty wild. I saw the video, the security footage. I want to say that the officer that did it was taken care of, but most likely he wasn't because it's America. So, but yeah, that happened. The guy that did it, no extra time, no trial for that or nothing.
What?
Like, I'm telling you, this has to be done by a guard. Like, who chains all these niggas to one table and leaves a crazy, most likely racist motherfucker with a shank out loose? And then everyone leaves, inmates unattended. Like, bullshit.
I don't know.
It was planned.
Maybe, probably, most likely.
What's this? Ring around the Rosie?
Yeah, all I read was prison ring around the Rosie, and that's
that was the title. That was the title of the video. So that's how I remembered it.
That is, I don't know.
No, I don't know, but it is a kind of
title. All right. Okay, so we got on my watch party, which I'm hosting a watch party. Hello, everybody who is on my watch party right now. They're asking what these shirts are.
These shirts are from this company called Command T. They basically make T-shirts, stickers, posters. I think they're just kind of like any type of like artsy media. Like these.
Okay.
I want to say that you like their description says they bring local artists art to life. So I want to say that you can just like make a deal like us. Like I said, we were like, oh, we need like 70 posters, different type of like, styles for our traveling drunk people or whatever. They could do it and then, pay them.
All right, so this is pretty much a t-shirt company.
Yeah.
A t-shirt company that can, help you take your brand and,
And honestly, I like this shirt. Like, it's like...
I think it's pretty cool. Hey, it matched my red and black TD hat, so...
It works.
I can't complain. Hey.
I like it. It's like abstract art and it's like all trippy and shit.
Trippy.
There's eyeballs everywhere. I fucks with it.
Maybe it's an Illuminati thing.
Oh yeah, little triangle.
Imagine that. Triangle with the eye. Rockefeller. Oh man. So yeah. So we agreed to wear his shirt on podcast because I personally think it's pretty dope, and I love me a V-neck. So
yep, it's a V-neck.
I can't complain. I can't complain.
I cannot complain. I'm sorry.
So yeah, shout out to Command T for this. This cool shirts. Thanks a lot. Hopefully, we'll get in contact with you guys.
Right.
If you do need to get in contact with him, try look him up. Just on Command T and see if
they are on Facebook.
They're on Facebook, and I'm sure you can look him up on Google and find him out too.
And get
take him to a website and bring him some business, man. These are dope shirts. The way it came out, I like it. I like the way it came out. And it's like printed nicely. It's not like it's not one of those those where it's just like a picture, and if you watch it too many times, it'll start like ripping or fading or anything like that. This doesn't seem like that's gonna do that.
It feels
so it looks
good.
Like legit. It's a nice shirt. It's comfortable. It's cotton.
Yeah, and it's not like it's also not like stiff. You know how some shirts like it's.
It's totally chill.
I love it.
It's totally chill. It's got a nice size. I mean, this is a large, and it fits me pretty decent. I'm not,
Mine is a large too,
I'm not
but
very
I like shirts big, so.
Well, yeah, but you've always liked your shirt. I mean, I like my shirts pretty big too, but this is a little more form-fitting on me, I'm sure. Like, when I lose the weight from running around Danketsu with my head cut off, it'll fit me a lot looser. But, this is pretty dope. I could see us ordering some shirts from him in the future,
And
rocking them. Or maybe, I could hook him up with my brother.
Oh, you're right.
Shout out to my brother. If you ever want to check out any of his artwork, or if you want him to draw up a tat for you, or he does some stuff on commission, his name is Vinny. If you go on Instagram and you follow him on _the_art, and you can check out his Instagram and check out all his artwork that he has. And if you go to Facebook.com/Vincent Vera, He does a lot of cool stuff, and he's doing a lot of stuff on commission right now. So if you want something that he wants to draw out, go ahead and check him out. Check out his Facebook and his social media, and definitely see what's up. He's also the thing I like my brother. I'm over here looking, it's my brother. I love my brother, obviously.
The thing I would like about my brother.
But the thing I love my brother, in a professional matter, like he loves viewing local art. He loves viewing he loves like supporting any type of local art. So he is very supportive over us too, so he'll like promote our podcast and stuff like that too on his pages. So if you guys ever want, if you ever want to check him out, also he goes live on Twitch sometimes.
Yeah, so, just doing his art thing on Twitch.
Doing his art thing, he'll draw live, color.
You know what I used to find like really soothing to watch. Even if like I was drawing something completely different, just to like have it, watch it for a little bit, and then go back to drawing. Just watching any type of like portrait or painting, whatever, in time lapse.
Yeah.
So they're just like
when you're watching like and over all the time lapse videos and stuff like that.
I love it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and I'll have like a podcast running in the background, and be listening to like Tom and Dan or something, and then or be on who has a really good podcast? Josh Peck.
Really?
That's
funny.
Josh Peck from Drink and Josh actually has a really good podcast over on iHeartRadio, and he I forgot what it was called. It was like damn, I can't remember. I used to listen to it. I took iHeartRadio off my phone for a little while, but yeah, it's a good podcast to be in. I mean, just look up Josh Peck and you'll be able to see it. It's pretty dope. He always has someone famous on, so he's been on with Gerard Butler, and people like that, and he'll have him come on the show and they'll do a full podcast with him, and he'll just it's just him and them, and they're just Josh Peck is hilarious to me. I don't know if you.
I loved his Vine when Vine was popular.
Oh yeah, his Snapchats are dope too.
Funny.
His Snapchats are dope too, but. Honestly, sitting there just listening to a podcast, listening to someone goof around, and then watching somebody else draw, like, come on. So, seeing, I'm gonna be wearing this shirt a lot. So, shout out to Command T for real.
I'm gonna keep washing and wearing it.
Washing and wearing it. Don't do that too much. See, I can't wear white. I have a problem with white.
I was like, what the fuck? When did that happen?
See, I can't wear white. I can't.
Annoying.
Like, I mean, I'm wearing it because I like it. It's not just white. It's white, black, and red. So, like, it's pretty cool. But I'm the worst. If I'm wearing white, I'm definitely not going out to dinner. I'm absolutely not going out to dinner. All of a sudden, like, I'll have a ketchup stain, and I didn't even have ketchup.
I had Alfredo. I don't know how I got ketchup stain.
You should see me at work. Oh my God, I'm the worst. Yesterday, I don't even know how this happened. Like, okay, so the night before, I'm at work. I work at Dinketsu, by the way. So shout out to Dinketsu. I'm at work, and all of a sudden, I have to wash the glasses at the bar. So I'm not thinking anything of it, and I'm just real quick, because it's just a whole thing of glasses. So I'm gonna wash, rinse, sanitize, wash, rinse, sanitize. Like, anybody who worked at a bar or worked behind a bar knows how to wash the glasses behind the bar. So I'm doing that. All of a sudden, this whole thing, I am covered in water, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I can't do anything without fucking myself up. It's the worst.
God damn it!
And then yesterday, I didn't even wash glasses. What was it? Oh, I made a salad. I made a huge salad and filled the salad bowls. And after you make a salad, the best way is to keep it in ice water for like 15 minutes. And then you drain the water, and it'll make it nice and crunchy. It'll make like the lettuce nice and crunchy. And it'll make the carrots and all of that nice and real, like, it's really good. So I'm draining the water. All of a sudden, I'm like, I'm behind the bowl, the giant bowl. My arm is there. And all of a sudden, I'm soaked. And I don't even know why. And I'm like, fuck, bro. I take out my book, and all my receipts are soaking wet. Soaking wet. I'm just like, fuck me, bro. This is the second time it happened, because the other night, when you guys were there, Monday night, I got swamped with the traveling drunks over at Dinkatsu. I got first and second shift. Okay? Now I know how Kim feels and how T feels when everybody goes over there. Honestly, it's fun. I don't mind it. I know they don't mind it. And, you know, you guys, no, TDs take care of everybody. It doesn't matter where we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're all, everybody who are with us are really good tippers. If you're going out with us, most likely you're like we're all really good tippers. We take care of each other. You know what I mean? Because we all work in the industry. So, that's not even the point, though. The point, like, them being there, I've never been on the other side serving the TDs. This is my first time ever, like, on the other side. And I'll tell you what, you guys are all a bunch of pain in the asses, and nobody else will tell you. But
fuck y'all.
Nobody else will tell you that. Like, not a single other person. But I had a blast, though. I don't mind that you guys, that everybody's a pain. That just made me, like, you know, learn more. You know what I mean? Like, going inside out, back and forth, back and forth. It just made me be like, okay, this is here, this is here, this is here. I'm learning. I'm like the vegetables, the meats, all of that. I'm learning everything little by little, and it helps. Jesus. You being in a situation like a situation like that helps. It helps you be like, okay, I got this. This is my first 10 top table. As soon as you guys leave, as soon as they left, you guys showed up. Damn. I had the whole dark hour right afterwards. So you were my next table. Like, the traveling drunks, all that were there were like, it was a DJ, Justin Felipe, or Fam. Everybody knows him as Fam. Alishka, his fiance. Carissa, Christy, Carl, and DJ.
I saw a couple of them on the way out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, Chris and Christy. Yeah. Well, they were all there. And then little by little, everybody, like, you know, Chris was coming on her own. But I told her, I was like, hey, the TDs are outside. Like, go join them. So she just joined my table. As soon, you guys, this big table left. I go outside, take like a 15-minute break. Not even, maybe even 5-minute break. My boss comes out. He's like, your friends are here. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, they're all in gear. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, they're all in traveling drunks gear, dude. And I'm just like, oh, I know exactly who this is. And he was like, I've seen one of them before. I was like, yeah, it's Stretch. And I go inside. I was like, it's probably the entire dark hour. And what do you know? It's the entire fucking dark hour. Devin, Carrie, fucking Jamie, Stretch, and Adam was with you guys. Yeah. So I was set. And then, like, halfway through their dinner, all of a sudden we had a Chinese New Year party.
Oh my God. I was just trying to leave because I'm like, yo, we all numbered, bitch. We gotta go.
Dude, yo, we shut down to the public and had like a Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year, everybody.
Year of the boar, right?
Year of the pig.
That's my year. Fuck y'all, it's my year. Officially.
I'm a year of the monkey.
I'm a pig.
I'm the year of the monkey. So right in the middle of their dinner, all they hear is, oh yeah, oh yeah.
They were just singing their hearts out.
And you know what I like about my job? All of a sudden, like, just random as fuck, someone, one person will grab the mic and start singing out of nowhere and just start doing karaoke with no reason.
It being set up.
Bro, they set it up themselves.
Oh, that's hilarious.
They set it up themselves. And my boss be coming out like, hey.
What the fuck?
And then there's Mr. Jimmy who comes out and he's got a beer in his hand. He's singing his heart out with everybody else. And I'm just standing back just watching all of these, I'm not being racist, but all these Asians have a good time with each other. And they're just having a blast. And it's like, I don't know who parties harder, is the Asians or the Spanish. I've been to plenty of Spanish parties.
Asians at some point call it quits. It takes a minute for
Spanish people. Let me tell you what, Spanish people
stubborn.
When it comes down to a part, when you're at a party with Asians, just Asians period. It doesn't matter if they're Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese. It doesn't matter. Just like the whole crew. Even with Spanish, if it's Hondurans, Cubans, Asians will literally walk out without saying goodbye. They won't even say nothing. They'll be like, bye, and then they walk, they leave. Spanish people, you kissing them on the cheek like 4 or 5 times, each person.
No, and then you're stuck talking for another hour. That's when the party don't stop, because we try to say goodbye. And did you hear what happened to Katie's cousin?
And then all of a sudden,
it's another hour, and then we can't go home.
It's another hour conversation. It's just like, honestly, I don't know which one I had, but let me tell you what, Asians could drink, bro.
Yep.
Asians could drink.
Them tiny niggas can drink.
They could drink, and I'm okay with that, yo. I mean, like, a lot of people that we hang out with know Norman's brother Chino. Everybody knows Chino. Like, and you know, Chino used to work there. He's the boss's son, and he used to be the sushi chef. He doesn't work there anymore, but he was there at the party. And all of a sudden, you see this guy take a dank bomb, and literally all he does is open his mouth once, and the whole dank bomb's gone. Like, it's gone. He's like, oh, like, that was it. And he'll wait for you to start before he takes the damn bomb. He was like, you guys ready? You guys ready? And then he'll be like, okay, go. As soon as you're like this much down, he'll go, and he wins. And it's just like, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you.
Like, why you gotta do all that? Why you gotta be extra?
Because I mean, it's funny though. I have a good time with them. I love these guys. I think they're great. I love my job. I do. I can't even complain about it right now. It's a lot of work, but I love my job. I can't complain. I can't. I'll tell you what, I couldn't walk on my way home last night.
They got you drive. If you're stuck, like, fuck, I'm sleeping right here.
I think I got to 7-Eleven and I couldn't walk.
You're like, yo, somebody want to come out and, like, grab my money and, like, buy me what I need? So I can't right now. If I walk, it's going to be walking to my bed.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. No, it was 1 last night. But there's sometimes I don't be getting out of there until like 4 a.m. Maybe even 5.
No.
And it's bad. It's bad. But it's because a lot of people, I've never worked at a place where late night is more crowded than daytime. So, like, it's weird. I work dinner, I didn't make no money, but when I work late night, I'm coming home with like $100. I'm just like, shh.
You're like, yes.
No, it's cool though. I can't complain. How is Wawa?
It's dope. Like, it's basically just as easy as 7-Eleven, but there's, like, you know,
extra
management actually manages. And we get better pay and benefits, you know. There's actually a chance for you to move up if you want. You know, if you show the managers that you work and you bust ass, they'll fuck you in hours. Raises and all that.
Yeah, well, why do you cross out moist?
Because we're not good saying it. That's not the word. What's the New York slang of the week, huh?
New York slang word of the week is freaking slime.
Okay.
Slime. Because you my slime.
Yeah, I love
you,
slime.
So what's good, slime? Love you, slime. Everybody heard me call Stretch slime. Or we'll be like, what's good, fam? What's up, slime? Every single time. Well, slime is pretty much calling somebody your homeboy or homegirl or, you know, your family. So another word for calling you guys family. A home skillet biscuit.
You seen that meme with the like in a car?
What is it, you like, burnt biscuit or you white slice?
Oh, you're still in piece of white bread. You want to hear the story of how I got that? So I used to live with this. Oh shit! Shout out to my. Oh, I went away. I think it was a glitch. I was gonna say shout out to my live. I just got to 10 viewers, but I just bumped back to 3. So I'm like, okay, never mind.
Well, fuck you guys then.
Fuck you guys. Don't hear the joke. Myself. Don't hear the joke about how I got fucking selling a piece of white bread. No, close back out, leave.
Goodbye. I don't want to talk to you. I'll just stand here talking on camera with nobody watching me. That's fine. No big deal.
It's okay, fuck me, it's alright.
I'll just go fuck myself then.
Just gonna go fuck off somewhere.
Oh, bye.
No, but I lived with this couple, this lesbian couple, and
Ooh.
no, they were busted.
Oh.
One of them
you
looked
mean
like yeah, looking like grenades.
Grenade whistle.
It was landmines. I gotta pee.
A grenade horn from fucking Jersey Shore.
We need one of those. Anyway, we were going, they called me something, I don't know what they called me. We were going back and forth with shots, and they said something that was like something to do with race. I can't remember if it was involving my hair, my skin, or me being Spanish, one of those. But I didn't take it personal. I was like, word? And I told her, I was like, give me a second. I'll get back to you eventually, probably later today, with a better insult. I gotta really think about this because you hit me with something, pretty harsh.
You hit me right here.
Yeah, it was close. It was close to where I give a fuck. But
Oh, close.
But I got you.
Can't never get that close.
Guess who I call? Ruby.
Oh, good.
Like, Ruby, I need an insult for this girl. Here's some description so you can help me narrow it down.
She cared a little bit to call her sister. But just saying. Well, go on. Since you needed a 14-year-old to come up with something.
That's because shut the fuck up.
Don't draw my shirt, no.
I did. I'm like, listen, Ruby. Ruby was like 13, 14 at the time. And I was like, okay, listen. I need you to help me with this. This is for this girl. She's lesbian. This is what she looks like. She's white. She has a kid and her titties sag. Go. And she's like, all right, give me a second. Like 10, 20 minutes later, she hits me with expired tub of mayo, stale and piece of white bread, this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, oh, crusty curdled milk, she said. I'm like, oh. So I bounded all those together and I'm like, knock on the door. Come in. I kicked that bitch open and I'm like, you stale and piece of crusty curdled milk, fucking expired tub of mayo, face ass bitch. And it just walked out. I put all that shit together and just walked out. And she was like, no.
She's just standing.
Her and her girlfriend were just like, and they're like, yeah, bitch, I needed help for this one. Because you hit too close to where I give a fuck, but not quite.
Oh, hell no.
So we gotta make sure you stay out of that area for good. Because then after that, I won't need Ruby's help, but what I say will not be pleasant. Oh, that was so funny. They're honestly, really funny. You know how typically when someone says, oh, it's a lesbian couple, you already like, ooh, like a lesbian? This were the complete opposite. The complete opposite.
Oh my God.
They were like, one of them, you know how some like studs look like dudes, but they're like a sexy kind of dude? Not this one. She looked like a thumb.
A thumb?
A thumb. Yep.
Like a
just
thumb.
A giant walking thumb. Yep.
Like a thumb.
A thumb. She looked like a thumb. Her face, her body, how she built, like a thumb. So very hideous. The other chick.
I had a security guard in high school that looked like a penis.
I knew a kid, my stepdad's nephew actually, looks like a penis. To this
One
day.
Halloween, he was bald, and one Halloween he put like a face on the back of his head. Like drew eyeballs and
He's
nose
tried
and
to
a
be
mouth.
Voldemort, or not Voldemort, how dare
Professor Quirrell?
Yes. Fucking Voldemort, Jesus
Same
Christ.
shit, Voldemort was on the back of his head.
Oh, that's what that was?
Where the fuck were you?
Did you forget? You forgot?
She's never, okay, this bitch has never seen Harry Potter.
Except for the first one, start to finish.
None of my friends have seen Harry Potter, which really like gets to me.
Never seen Harry Potter?
No.
Wow.
I don't even think Torrance seen Lord of the Rings.
Wow. But
know.
Y'all make references all the time.
No, that's Billy. Me and Billy make references. That's why I call him Bilbo.
Oh.
Because that's my Bilbo Swaggins.
My Bilbo Swaggins.
It's not my Bilbo Swaggins. I fucking hate that kid. I love him. And I hate him so much. He gets under my skin.
I'm just gonna
Drives me crazy.
I'm just going to sit here and sip my tea.
Don't spill it.
We already did the other episode.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so we have a one gotta go for you today. Let me see that shit you have written down. Okay, it's A Different World, Martin, Fresh Prince, or Living Single.
I'll say A Different World.
Only because you haven't seen it, just like me.
Yep.
I love Living Single.
Me too.
Living Single was one
And
of my
Fresh
favorite
Prince.
shows. Bless you, bitch. What the fuck?
Getting attacked.
If you do one more, I ain't saying shit.
Okay.
Just saying. So these are for, all right. So these shows are for more like the older crowd that we hang out with, like, you know, people who actually remember like the late '80s, early '90s. I've seen all of them. I've seen A Different World a few episodes. I didn't really get into it. Living Single was my shit. I used to love that show.
Fresh Prince was my shit.
Fresh Prince, of course, was everybody's shit. Everybody can fucking rap the theme song, you know. Not the whole theme song, though. Not everybody could rap the whole theme song. Mm-hmm. And speaking of Will Smith, have you, like, seen these, you know, I feel like Will Smith has gotten a little bit better with his rapping since he's gotten older.
Well, he's been making music with a lot of Spanish artists, like Marc Anthony, Bad Bunny, not J Balvin, Nicky Jam.
Well, because Will is also he's fluent in Spanish.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I mean, like, just in general, like him doing some stuff with like Jaden, some of the stuff with Jaden,
he was an icon.
Like, honestly, like, Wilson, back in the day, I used to, like, I liked some of Will Smith's music, but he didn't really make a lot. He was more of an actor. Mm-hmm. Like, he did a lot of movies, and, you know, like, as he was getting older, his movies went from more comedy to funny to, like, from more comedy to serious. And, you know, he became, like, a dad, you know, he became a very, like, you know, valued person in the Hollywood industry, just like Jada, you know, that family right there, like, everybody shows him a lot of respect, even though, like, you know, Jaden is the way he is, and I don't know how Jaden is. I don't even think he knows how he is.
Do you know what's funny is that
Jaden has gone through so many different phases in the past 2 years.
It's funny you say that because there was a picture of Jaden and Willow, and it was like a lot of people shit on these two because they've never known black kids that were truly free. And by truly free, they mean free of the stigma, because how many black kids that were into anime get dogged, like, oh, that's white people shit, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, these kids, they got to be free, they got to express themselves however they wanted, and they had the funds to express themselves,
and they still can express themselves. Like, it doesn't matter, you know. Jaden, you know, did a few good movies back when, I mean, I personally, The Karate Kid,
loved it.
Decent for me. I mean,
I loved it.
I liked the movie. I'm not gonna go as far as saying I loved it, but, you know, him and Taraji did a great job in that movie.
And Jackie Chan.
And Jackie Chan, of course. But and, you know, it made me cry. There's like there was more deeper points into it, rather than like when back when it was it Mr. Miyagi, right? Mr. Miyagi, and then the kid Johnny, I guess, in the first one.
Yeah.
And, you know, they had a really good relationship, but I feel like Jackie Chan and Jaden had a little bit more of a connection. Mm-hmm. But, hey.
I love the movie.
You know, the kid grew up in a very artistic family, period. Like, you know, Jada's very artistic, Will's very artistic, They're both successfully artistic. Mm-hmm. They're successful artists, and they both have very strong and powerful minds. If Will Smith ran for fucking president later on, I'd probably vote for him. I'd probably vote for him, just because he has someone as strong as Jada behind him. You see what I'm saying?
First Lady Jada Pinkett Smith. God
shit, what if Jada ran for president? Hey.
Jada, what are you doing, my
Jada for president 2020.
If you're watching this, highly doubt should you ever stumble upon this particular podcast.
You know what? If anybody should be president, it's Jada's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Jada's mom would kill as president. No, I'm just saying.
Anyway, we got like 3-part president A, B, and C. 3 presidents. We'll split the nation in 3 real quick. and just they could wear it.
That shit probably wouldn't even hurt.
One nigga cannot take care of all of the USA with the millions, billions of us that there are.
Well, and you could just grab it by the pussy.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that option. That's the Bugs Bunny thing. Leave the glove.
Oh man! What the fuck? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Yo, I be wondering what goes on in your head sometimes.
Shit posts I see all day.
Yo, talk about a real. This is a legitimate meme girl right here. Like legitimate.
I got memes for days.
Memes for days.
Me and Ruby both do.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday, baby! I can't swim. You ever seen that one?
Yeah.
Love that one.
Of course I have. Okay. Anyway, so A Different World, Martin and Living Single will put up a poll at the end of this, since we only have like 5 minutes left, and just, vote on your show that you would rather see, that you would have rather never become something, because honestly, all those shows have created the actors we learn to love now. I mean, Martin hasn't done anything in a while. Aren't they coming up with another Bad Boys? Mm-hmm. They're like doing Bad Boys 4, right? Or is it 3? I don't remember.
Too big right now.
I don't remember. But they're coming out with another Bad Boys, so it should be cool. It'd be nice to see Martin back in action on the big screen.
How old are you? 14. Nigga, you look 30.
You look 30.
Love it.
You ever fucked a man? No. Want to? Oh man, that would be one hell of a fun. That I'm excited for. Bad Boys. I'd love for them to come out with another one. I can't wait. I really wish. Oh man. Anyway.
Oh my god.
So we're coming towards the end of our show. Is there anything else that you like to say to everybody? So I guess it's time for shout outs at this point.
Huh?
So it's time for shout outs at this point.
What do we have going on?
Man, what else we got going on? We got, every week something else is going on. Tonight's college night over at Think at 2. What else we got tonight? What is it, trivia right now? Going on right now.
$2 burgers
over at Soho. $2 burgers tonight. I don't know. Come on, Monday night we got Dark Hour. Tuesday night you got Analytically Correct.
Wednesday we got
Wednesdays, This is BS, and then Thursday nights is Mean Girls with Us. And
then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you come drink with us.
Somewhere. We'll be somewhere
at the
local.
Mothership.
Most likely the Mothership.
Whatever.
I won't be at Dank. I don't really want to see that place until Sunday.
Sunday? What, Dank or Soho?
Dank.
Oh.
I haven't seen Soho in like a week. I really need a beer. We're going to Soho tonight. You guys want to come and see us? We'll all be there. Stretch will be sick as a dog, but he will still be spinning them 1s and 2s like it ain't no tomorrow.
So come to Soho.
That was so corny. So come to Soho.
We want you.
To
be at
Soho
tonight.
America.
And if you don't go, we will find you.
And we will kill you.
I was gonna say punch you, but
that
works too.
I thought you were referring to Taken. I don't fucking know.
Well, Lord knows if I said we will kill you, I'd be like, damn, Carrie. Like,
damn, Carrie.
Damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather.
Damn, Carrie.
Damn, Carrie.
Carrie.
Back at it again with the bleak jokes. Say girl.
Stupid. All right, we're getting out of here.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, look, Ruby just joined too.
Yeah, she had an hour.
Right.